how to turn saving into investing. You know what's weird? Most people treat saving money like it's a pet. They feed it, protect it, check on it every day, and then they keep it trapped in a cage forever. Meanwhile, rich people treat money like an employee. They send it out to work, and somehow the employee comes back with friends. That is the difference between saving and investing. Today, we're talking about how to stop being a security guard for your money and start becoming its boss. Because if your entire financial strategy is put money in account, congratulations, you have mastered level 1. Unfortunately, there are like 97 more levels. So let's talk about how to turn saving into investing without becoming a stock market wizard, without downloading 17 finance apps, and without accidentally buying Dogecoin because a guy named CryptoVolf420 told you to. Let's begin. Part 1. Why saving alone won't make you rich. First, saving money is good, very good. In fact, if you can't save money, you definitely can't invest money, because investing $0 is surprisingly difficult. But here's the problem. Saving money is defensive. Investing money is offensive. Saving protects wealth. Investing builds wealth. Imagine you save $10,000. Sounds impressive. Now imagine inflation quietly eats away at purchasing power every year. Your money is sitting there, doing absolutely nothing. It's basically on permanent vacation. Your money is relaxing on the beach while you're working overtime. That doesn't seem fair. This is why people who only save often feel stuck. They work, save, work, save, work, save, and somehow they're running in place, like a financial treadmill. Very exhausting. Not much progress. Part 2. The biggest investing myth. A lot of people think investing is for rich people. This is one of the greatest marketing scams in history. People imagine investors looking like this. Private jet, expensive suit, 2 phones, a yacht named tax deduction. Reality? Many successful investors started with tiny amounts. Some started with less than what people spend monthly on snacks. The secret isn't having lots of money. The secret is consistency. Because investing isn't about one giant deposit. It's about repeated deposits. Over and over and over. Boring? Yes. Effective? Also yes. Most wealth-building strategies sound incredibly boring, which is disappointing because explosions would be more entertaining. Part 3. The money employee test. Here's a simple question. Imagine every dollar you save is an employee. You hire 10 employees, then lock them in a room. What happens? Nothing. Now, imagine those employees start working. Suddenly they're producing value, bringing in more employees, expanding the business. That's investing. Your money starts generating more money, which sounds suspiciously like cheating, but it's completely legal. This is where compound growth enters the chat. And compound growth is basically the financial equivalent of a video game power-up. At first, it looks weak. Then suddenly it becomes ridiculous. Part 4. The magic of compounding. Let's say you invest $100 every month. Not 1,000,000美元, not millionaire money. Just 100美元. At first, nothing exciting happens. You'll check your account and think, that's it. A few months later, still, that's it. A year later, definitely still, that's it. Then something strange happens. Growth starts creating more growth, which creates more growth, which creates even more growth. The snowball gets bigger. The bigger it gets, the faster it grows. Most people quit before this stage. They plant seeds, wait 3 days, then complain because they don't have a forest. Investing rewards patience, which is unfortunate because humans are terrible at patience. We microwave food because waiting 3 minutes feels too long. Part 5. Where should you invest? Now let's answer the big question. Okay, genius. Invest where? Good question. Generally speaking, beginners often focus on things like index funds, ETFs, retirement accounts, broad stock market investments. Why? Because trying to pick the next Amazon is difficult. Trying to predict which stock will explode next week is even harder. Half the internet claims they know, most of them don't. Imagine entering a casino where everyone says they're an expert. That's social media finance. Sometimes simple wins. Instead of hunting for unicorns, many successful investors buy pieces of the entire market. Less exciting, much smarter. Part 6. The saving to investing formula. Here's a simple transition strategy. Step 1. Build an emergency fund. Because investing money you'll need next week is a terrible idea. Your investments need time. Emergencies do not care about timing. Step 2. Create automatic savings. If you wait until the end of the month to save, good luck. The end of the month has a funny habit of arriving with empty pockets. Step 3. Once your emergency fund exists, start redirecting a portion of savings into investments. Maybe 10%, maybe 20%, maybe more. The exact number matters less than consistency. Step 4. Keep doing it, even when it's boring, especially when it's boring. Because boring is where wealth usually gets built. Part 7. things that make people fail. Let's talk about the mistakes. Mistake number 1. Trying to get rich fast. The phrase, get rich quick, has probably created more poor people than rich people. If someone promises you'll double your money overnight, run. Actually, don't run. Sprint. Mistake number 2. Following hype. Every year there's a new guaranteed opportunity. Every year people lose money. It's like a tradition. Mistake number 3. Investing money you cannot afford to leave alone. Investments need time. Panic and investing do not mix. Mistake number 4. Checking investments every 5 minutes. Imagine planting a tree, then digging it up every day to see if it's growing. That's what many investors do. Stop interrogating the plant. Let it grow. Part 8. The real secret. Want to know the real secret? The secret isn't finding the perfect investment. The secret is becoming the kind of person who invests consistently. Because wealth is usually built through habits, not heroics. The internet loves stories about people who turned $100 into $1 million. What it doesn't show is the millions of people who quietly invested every month for years. No drama, no headlines, no Lamborghini thumbnail, just consistency. And consistency is surprisingly overpowered. So here's the difference. Saving money is important. It protects you. Investing money is important. It grows you. Saving builds the foundation. Investing builds the house. You need both. Because the goal isn't to collect money. The goal is to make money start collecting itself. And the earlier you start, the less work your future self has to do, which is great. Because future you is already dealing with enough problems. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more explanations about money, business, and the strange ways the world actually works. And remember, your money should have a job. If it's sitting around doing nothing, it might be the laziest employee you've ever hired. See you in the next one.